In a world where resources are finite and the impacts of our actions are becoming increasingly apparent, the need for sustainable business practices has never been more urgent. We are facing the impacts of population growth, rapid urbanisation, and the ever-increasing demand for more energy. These factors are pushing our planet beyond its limits, reaching critical tipping points that threaten the delicate balance of our natural systems. Once these tipping points are crossed, our natural systems will struggle to sustain themselves, and the consequences will ripple through every aspect of our lives. But here's the thing, our natural systems aren't just pretty scenery. They're the very foundations which our societies and economies are built upon. At present, our relationship with them is linear and extractive, driven solely by the pursuit of economic growth. But what if we shifted our perspective? What if we embraced regenerative practices that allowed our economic systems to thrive while nurturing and replenishing our natural and societal systems? By adopting a mindset of regeneration, we can not only mitigate the risks to our societies and to our businesses, but we can also create systems that benefit everyone. Welcome to the Toolbox tutorials, helping you build a sustainability strategy for your business. Hi, I'm Isaac, the Toolbox Community Manager, and welcome to the first in a series of how-to tutorials for the Toolbox. The Toolbox is an 8-step process to help implement a sustainability program in your organisation. In this short video, we'll be taking you through all of the tools in Step 1 of the Toolbox methodology. The assets contained within Step 1 of the Toolbox are the how-to guide, the quick guide, the case study, and 2 templates, the Assessing Your Starting Point template and the staff survey. Before we get started, you'll need to create an account on the Toolbox website to download our resources. Click the link in the description below to find out how. First steps of the sustainability process allow you as an organisation to assess your starting point, outline your vision, and define the scope of your sustainability program. In the resources, you'll be able to find our quick guides. These are concise visual references to help you through the step and give you an overview of the process. These can be great for engaging team members and making the content more digestible. This quick guide shows you the high-level tasks of understanding who you are, what you do, and which landscape your organisation sits within. The how-to guide, as shown here, provides more in-depth guidance on completing the step. It offers an approach to using the tools and an outline of their purpose. The guide walks us through the process of outlining our activities, understanding our people, and researching the benchmarks within our industry. Each step also includes case studies, which describe how other organisations have applied the Toolbox methodology. Let's move on to our first template in the Toolbox. And that is the Assessing Our Starting Point template. The 2 templates in this step will help you gauge what's important to the people in your organisation and take stock of the existing endeavours which your organisation has made to change its operations. This template is for the programme coordinators of your sustainability programme and/or senior leadership to create a high-level understanding of the full scope of your activities, as well as the sustainability landscape within your organisation and value chain. As the project lead, or as a team of senior leaders, you should use this template to start asking questions around 6 different themes. Those themes are your organisation, your people, your operations, your industry, your client base, and lastly, your legacy. Remember, these templates are not prescriptive, but dynamic and should be tailored to suit your organisation or sector. If you want to omit or add any questions, you can do so as you see fit. Try to include as much detail as you can in the responses to the questions. Include all points thought of or raised when creating your answers. This template is to help you map out what sustainability looks like in your organisation and will inform your sustainability policy and your direction going forwards. The organisation section refers to your organisation's history, purpose, governance, facilities, assets, finances, and legal requirements. But it also asks what sustainability initiatives might be in place already that can be built upon. The Your People theme is up next. Your people are one of the biggest assets when it comes to putting in place a sustainability program. Sustainability is not just about environmental impact, but also about social and economic impact too. So we need to make sure that we amplify the positive and mitigate the negative. The questions here explore your staff makeup, development and training, and employee support or benefits. You will also be prompted at the end of this theme to circulate the staff survey template, which we will explore next. Next is your operations, and this pertains to the day-to-day running of your organisation. To understand your starting point, you need to evaluate where your impacts lie by taking a granular look at your activities. The sections in this theme are also reflective of the data you will be collecting in the tracker templates in Step 7, Tracking Progress, which means what you identify here will be what you monitor as you deliver your sustainability program and policy. For instance, these could be calculating greenhouse gas emissions or assessing the impacts of your employee community initiatives. These will all be worked into your sustainability program as you go through the 8 steps, specifically with targets outlined in Step 5. The next theme is your industry, thinking about the wider context that your organisation sits in and how you can share knowledge. Here we will be considering which benchmarks already exist and which industry standards your organisation can work towards, and any networks or exemplar sustainability reports that already exist within your industry. The Your Client Base theme helps you think about the customers and end users of your product or service. What will they be looking for? And what are the sustainability trends that already exist among your product or service users? We will also prompt you to think how you currently communicate with your client base around sustainability issues and sustainability progress. Lastly, we have the Your Legacy theme. We've left this really open-ended so that you can include everything your organisation would like to leave behind in its wake. Approaching this theme, really think about this question: how can your organisation be a force for good? This helps us think about how your organisation can go beyond sustainability and become truly regenerative, not just lasting for generations to come, but also benefiting them. Organisations will have different methods of synthesizing the information provided in this template. Once you have assessed your starting point using this template, it's time to engage your internal team. Let's move on to the staff survey. This template helps to engage your staff and bring voices from across your organisation into the planning process. Remember, your staff will have specialised input to complement that of senior leadership as to how your organisation operates. Views can differ across your organisation structure. The staff survey ensures that everyone is valued and that a different range of perspectives are heard. This template is for the use of senior leadership, HR, or a sustainability lead to issue to staff and get concrete interdisciplinary feedback across silos. Information and data gathered from this survey will be directly used down the lines in steps 2, 3, and 4. You can customize your staff survey to add more relevant questions as required. This can also be a great tool for engaging your staff in your new strategy. However, if you feel that your staff require more information or content to understand the purpose of a sustainability program or the survey, please provide such literature in advance so that they're best informed when responding. It should be noted that you can extract the questions from this template and put them into another tool or website that you're more comfortable with. If you do use another surveying tool, bear in mind that this data will be used to inform steps 3 and steps 4 further down the process. Be sure you are comfortable extracting the data from the tool that you use. As you can see, I've filled this template in as an employee from a hypothetical organisation. Once your survey has been filled in, each response should be summarised in row 126 and 127. You can copy and paste each summary into the appropriate section in the stakeholder survey results template in step 3. This will help you map out the issues that are relevant to the team in your organisation. This can be a long process, so if you have a very large team, you may also benefit from asking respondents to summarise their answers themselves. So those were our tools in step 1. You should now have a clear understanding of where your organisation sits within its wider sectoral landscape and be ready to move on to step 2, preparing your organisation's vision, mission, and sustainability policy. If you need any further help using our tools or assets, just send an email to info@sustainabilitytoolbox.com and we'll be happy to help you and support you. Thank you for watching, and we wish you all the best with engaging your team and using the tools in this step. Remember, this is not a lonely road. Collaboration is the key to success. There is no fun at the finish line if you don't enjoy the journey with your team.